right, so again, good morning. Let's go ahead and get to a standing position. If you're already on the floor, we're going to do some chest back expansions just to really try to wake up in the process. So when we work the forward position, I want you to force all of that air out as hard as you can. All right, only 5 reps. Deep breath in, open up the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. All right. One of my favorite moves we're going to jump into is our hamstring stretch with a little bit of rotation. So let's take that left foot forward. I want you to drive that left hip back. So you're going to feel that hamstring, back of the leg, get some tension. And now I want you to take your belly button and rotate that belly button towards your left leg. So we're going to feel a little more stretch in the hamstring as well as outside of that hip. And take it back to center. Stand tall. Right foot forward. Hinge that hip back. Pressing the crease of the right leg back. And then rotate that belly button. Center. Left side. We're going to pick up pace just a little bit. Left. Exhale. Center. Right. Exhale. Center. Left. Exhale. Center. Right. Exhale. Left. Strong exhale. Right. Last one on each side. Really make these count. Left side. Exhale. And right. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and drop that right knee down to the ground. We're going to work our half kneel position. Y'all know this drill really well, but we're going to expand on this one quite a bit today. I want you to lock that belt line towards the belly button, and I'll slide the body forward, trying to feel that right hip flexor. Exhale. Rock back. Only 5 reps. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Last one. Forward. Excellent. Let's go and switch it out. Something I want you to try to concentrate on today, I'm going to switch sides just so you can see the difference. I want you to actually just think about the hips moving. You'll notice my head actually doesn't really move. It's wherever it's located. I'm really allowing the lower trunk to do the work here. All right, belt line towards that belly button. Rock forward. Back. 4 more. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. 2 more. Forward. Back. Last one. Forward. Excellent. All right, let's take that right knee back down to the ground. And we're going to come on down to a quadruped position. We're going to work a little cat-cow. So I want you to inhale as we drop the belly, lift the head. As we exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine, take the spine towards the sky, and inhale as we relax. Let the belly hang. Exhale, tuck the hips. Inhale, relax. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Let the belly hang. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right, so I want you to keep this position. I want you to double check that the knees are underneath the hips, that the hands are underneath the shoulders. All right, so what we're going to do here is I want you to tuck the hips, so bring the belly button or the belt line towards the belly button. And I want you to get that left foot outside of your left hand. All right, and I want you to try to lift that chest a little bit. Take that knee right along outside that shoulder, so you're pressing that knee into that left shoulder. And let's take it back. Tuck the hips, right foot. Lift the chest a little bit. Keep the knee tucked close to the body. And back. Tuck the hips. Left foot comes up. Now lift the chest just a little bit. Left foot back. Right foot. Every time we go to bring that foot forward, I want you to retuck those hips. Again, that belt line towards that belly button again. And back. Left side. Now lift the chest. Now I want you to start thinking about some things here. Is that knee staying close to the armpit, close to the shoulder, the foot right beside the hand. And back. Right. And back. Tuck, left, last one on the left side. Back, tuck, right. Imagine you're lifting the chest. And relax, kneel position. All right, I want you to walk those hands forward a little bit for me. All right, so now we're just at a little bit of an extended position. So hands are still underneath the shoulders, knees are just slightly behind the hips at this point. Same drill, tuck the hips, left foot up, and then try to lift the chest. A little bit more extended here. Relax as left foot comes back. Tuck, right. Relax. Tuck, left. Try to lift that chest. Try to lift that chest a little more with every rep. Left foot back. Tuck, right. So now we can start working something a little extra. All right. You should be feeling the groin, the hamstring, the thigh area. Right foot back. Now we can start thinking about ankle mobility. So this left side, as it comes up, you can see a little more. So I'm going to start shifting that knee forward as I lift my chest. Heel is still on the ground. Challenging ankle while I'm challenging the hip. Left foot back. Right. We've got one more on each side. Now we're gonna really change things up. Relax. Left. Left foot back. Right. All right, I want you to keep this position. We'll work right side first. I want you to start lifting that left knee off the ground. And I want you to stand up and keep your right foot forward. So you should be at this kind of lengthened split squat position. Okay? Yes, this is technically a squat because both feet are on the ground. All right? As you pull the body back down, I want you to really shift that right knee forward, challenging that ankle mobility, opening up the left hip, hold that bottom position. Only go as low as you can feel comfortable with. Back up top. 4 more. Pull down. Up. And if you need to change your position a little bit, say that back was a little too far back, you can shift it forward a hair. Back down. And I'm really trying to drive that knee forward. You actually see my knee is starting to work over my toes in this position. My left hip's being mighty challenged. Back up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Relax. Switch sides. Right foot's going to come back now. Still working that exaggerated split squat. So if you really get a split squat with me, if you're strength training, you'd be more or less here. So we're going to work a little bit more exaggerated again. And we're going to actually get on shifting forward. All right, let's load up that left heel. Keeping heel on the ground. Opening up that right hip. Challenging that left ankle. And up. Down. Up. Down. If you really need some encouragement to get off the toes, try to lift the toes actively while we're in this position. Up. Last two. Down. Up. Last one. Down. Up. Relax. All right. You should have got a little warm through those drills. I'm in a nice hot garage. I'm actually got a little sweat going on. I wouldn't be surprised if you might have a beat or two going on. Hips should be mighty challenged. We're going to take it to hamstrings for a little bit, sneaking in some shoulders along the way. All right, let's make sure we have some room out in front of us. Plant those feet about hip width. Nice hinge as we walk those hands on out. Let's start off in that nice plank position first. And then once you're ready, drive those hips back, up towards the sky. Working that down dog position, breathe. You can just press through the heels evenly, or if pedaling them out feels a little better for you today, that's absolutely fine. Pressing through the fingertips, pressing through the shoulders, breathe. Whether you're working heels evenly or if you're pressing one at a time, you're trying to create distance between your heel and your hips. Need one more big breath. Really press through on that exhale. And as we come back to that plank position, we're going to drop the hips, lift the chest, breathe. If this is too much, you can come down to the forearms. Try to relax. Don't arch so much that you start to feel pain in the low back. We just want to open up the anterior part of the body, but I'm hoping that we got those hips so loose in those split squat drills that this isn't that uncomfortable. 10 more seconds. All right, back to plank first. If you need a quick breather on the hands, take it for a moment. Well, I'll tell you what we're doing next. We're going to work some ankle grabs in that down dog position. Some of you joined me last Thursday when we did this movement. So I'm going to sneak it back in today. All right, go and join me in that down dog position. And I want to see if you can take that left hand, start reaching it back towards that right ankle. And then we're going to look under that right arm. And left hand comes back. Right hand reaches for that left ankle. If this drill is too much for you, please just maintain that down dog position. Right hand comes forward, left hand reaches back. Left hand comes forward, right hand reaches for left ankle. Ankle or shin grab or calf grab is absolutely fine. Right hand comes forward, left to right. Looking under and through the armpit. Left hand comes forward, right hand goes back. We got one more on each side. Some of you may just be working that down dog. That's absolutely fine. Left hand, right ankle. I know you might be getting a little warm by now. Left hand comes forward, right hand, left ankle. Right hand comes forward, plank. And let's lower down to the ground. Sneak back a little bit, start to sneak off camera. All right, gonna give those shoulders a little breather. Actually gonna give the entire body a little breather, a little more relaxing in this next one. I want you to bring that right forearm across the forehead, across the face, so that's your new pillow. And you're gonna reach back with that left hand, grabbing onto that left foot. And we're just gonna go to a nice, relaxed, prone quad stretch. I'm hoping you got a little challenge in those ankle grabs, as well as those split squats. So I'm going to give you a moment to relax. Still trying to create distance from that left knee and that left hip. So almost imagine you're trying to press that knee away while we're in this stretch. Let's go ahead and switch it out. Left forearm or left arm comes across. That's your new pillow. Right hand reaches back. About 10 more seconds. All right, let's relax or release that right foot. I want you to go ahead and bring those hands to about a push-up position. You need to push up off the knees, that's fine. Find your plank position. I want you to rock the body forward, and we're going to take that right shin behind the wrist. We're going to start working our way into a pigeon pose. As always, if this is a little too intense for you, take that right heel towards your left hip flexor, close off the gap. So, okay, bring it more like this. I don't know if you can tell too much from that camera angle. Bring it closer, the body's a little bit more relaxed. If you can have it out in front, you're out in front. All right, we're nice and tall. We're going to work 5 dynamic reps, sitting that right hip back. Exhale. Tall. Back. Tall. Back. Tall. Back. Tall, back. And now I want you to find an appropriate intensity to be able to bring that right forearm down and taking that left hand across the body. We're going to spend a good minute trying to settle into this stretch, reaching across the body, working that pigeon with a lateral reach. Remember, this is your, I hate to say exercise, but these are your movements. So if this is too intense for you and you cannot relax, come to more of just wherever is comfortable for you to be able to actually breathe. You've got about 20 more seconds. I know some days my hips allow me to be here, some days they don't. So if today is a day that doesn't work for you, get out of this position. All right, let's take it back to center. Take the tension off. Right leg comes back. If you want to sneak in a little child's pose or down dog, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to go and start working that left leg on up. Stay nice and tall in these initial 5 reps where you're driving that hip over to the side appropriately. And let's set up and exhale, sit back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale is last one. Make it intense for a moment. And then find the appropriate intensity, appropriate level of tension to bring that left forearm down and reach across with that right hand. This is going to practically take us to the end of class. We've got about 30 more seconds. Start thinking about what you can do today to really make today a win. Maybe that one thing you're pushing off, whether personally or whether for work. Just think about if we can tackle that today to take some things off of our shoulders. Take it back to center. Taking that tension off. Left foot comes back. Let's go and drop the knees. Let's go and just sit on. We spend a lot of time in a dorsiflex position with the ankles. So let's spend the last few seconds sitting on the ankles if you can. I know for some of us it's mighty uncomfortable, so do so appropriately. But if you can, we're going to sit all the way on the feet, nice and tall. Reset our posture. String to the top of our head. Shoulders are set. You're more than welcome to hang out here as long as you would like, especially if you're starting to think about what your day is going to look like, what you can accomplish, or just want an excuse to not start your day yet. Hang out here as long as you like. That's it for me today. Hope you all have a wonderful Thursday.